After inviting someone to my upcoming workshop on blood sugar made simple, she texts me saying, "Oh, I never have glucose spikes because I don't eat carbs." Here's a twist: you can spike without eating. Stress, especially cortisol, can raise your blood sugar even on a perfect plate. Today, I will show you what happens, why that happens, how to identify those spikes, and three simple ideas, things you can do to flatter those glucose spikes. By the end of this video, you will have a simple explanation, very easy to understand, a real inspiring biosensor story right from my own practice that I'll share with you, and a 7-day plan that you can start tonight. If you want help building your plan, I'm hosting a free workshop this Saturday on lowering glucose. Grab your free ticket. Link is the first one in the description. When your brain senses some kind of stress, your body prepares to run. Hormones like adrenaline and cortisol tell your liver to release stored glucose in the blood so that your muscles will have instant fuel and you will have the energy to run. No carbs are required here. This is why you can see a spike during an argument, a scary email, a horror movie, or a night of bad sleep. Short sleep does something similar. Higher cortisol, lower insulin sensitivity. So the following morning, the same breakfast can spike higher after a tough night. Why this matters? Hidden spikes can drive energy crashes, cravings, irritability, and over time, more inflammation, the silent fire that speeds aging. So if you've been eating clean and still feel a little off, stress and sleep might be the missing pieces. So what are the signs of a stress spike? You could be wired and tired in the morning in the same day, or you could have afternoon crashes despite low-carb meals. Night walkings after 1 to 3 a.m. Sudden hunger after an argument or intense meeting. If this sounds familiar, you're in the right place. I'm going to share with you something that recently happened to one of my clients. We were looking at her data for her biosensor, and then we saw a huge spike around 10 p.m. at night. Dinner was more than 3 hours earlier, so no snacks after. What happened? She was driving home on the highway, and a car boxed her in and tailgated aggressively. She panicked, heart racing, managed to get away and arrived home safe. But on her CGM, or her biosensor, we saw the classic pattern. A fast rise after the incident, and then a long 3-hour glide back to baseline. No food, just cortisol telling the liver release glucose. Here are 3 levers that flatten stress-driven spikes without changing what you eat. Tip number 1, calm reps. 5 minutes total. So after lunch or dinner, do 5 minutes of slow breathing. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. Chew without your phone. This is so important. Your vagus nerve is the brake pedal for stress and digestion. When you press it, spikes flatten. Tip number 2, morning anchors, light and movement. So within 1 hour of waking up, get natural light in your eyes, even if it's a cloudy day. Add 5 to 10 minutes of easy movement. Walk the block, stretch, stairs. This sets a healthier cortisol curve, so you're less likely to spike later. Tip number 3, timing tweaks. The little hinges. Coffee after food, not on an empty stomach. Food order. Protein, fiber first, and then starch or sweet last. That will also make your curves flatter. 10-minute walk after your biggest meal. Your muscles act like a glucose sponge. Protect your sleep window. Cooler, darker room. Aim for a consistent bedtime. If you hit a sudden stress event, like my client did, first safely, of course, pull over, breathe, regulate. You can do two things. There are two amazing tools that I frequently use when I get into a nervous, anxious situation. One, it's called physiological sight. So you inhale and then inhale a little bit again, and then you long exhale and repeat that for 1 minute. The other trick is called five senses scan, where you name five things you can see, and then you name four things you can feel, three things you can hear, two that you can smell, and one that you can taste. This shifts your nervous system out of flight or fight. Pick one tip I just shared with you for the next 7 days. The one I'll do is the 10-minute walk after the biggest meal. This is how I keep my glucose spikes under control and my dog happy. How can you track the way you feel and have fewer crashes and better focus and better sleep? Just observe. Keep your journal or keep track of how you feel during the day. If you use a biosensor, compare the way your glucose are moving throughout the days. If you don't have a glucose monitor, notice your energy, your mood, the way you sleep. They tell the whole story. A biosensor for 14 days can be eye-opening. You'll see stress meetings versus calm mornings on the same breakfast. But you don't need a device to start. These tricks work either way. You can spike without carbs. Stress hormones, especially cortisol, tell your liver to release glucose. So flatten that spike. Flatten the hidden curve with calm rep, morning anchors, and timing tweaks. I'm teaching a free workshop this Saturday, Lower Your Glucose Spikes, including the stress ones. We're going to build a 7-day plan together, live. Grab your free ticket. Link is the first one in the description. I'd love to see you there. If you like simple, science-made friendly tools for metabolic health and longevity, hit subscribe and share this with someone who blames every crash on getting older. This is educational only, not medical advice. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you Saturday.